Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Alrighty, here we are again, flying across the overworld map. Son, here's some fun deserts that we have no reason to visit again. Remember the Moogle village? I was about to say Chocobo village. You know, there's not that many Chocobos in this game, considering Boko the Chocobo comes from this game. Remember Boko? We left him back on Bartz's world. Speaking of Bartz's world, here's that little island we started on. That island in the stream. That is what we were. Kenny Rogers knows, and Dolly Parton helped. What a perfect intro to what should be the finale, because we're flying to Exdeath's castle to kick him right in his cursed tree taint. Cursed tree taint meat. Okay, let's make our party more compatible with doing that. I'm thinking we take a couple of ninjas in here with some blue magic. Maybe give them an air knife. Maybe give them a main gouge. A green beret. A ninja suit. And an elf cape, boys. That's a fully equipped and ready to go shinobi. I like the red and blue. The red Oni, blue Oni nature. Here, you put the main gouge in your main hand and the air in your offhand. That way, you know, you're the opposite. Nature of Bart's and Ferris's ninja outfit, son. It really brings balance to the party. Alright, you kind of going back to being red mages. Red mage summoner. Thunderstaff. Tiaras. Gaia gear. And angel rings. Angel rings. It takes a while to max out red mage, but you'll appreciate it by the end of the game, son. You'll be ashamed of your words and deeds. You're like, whoa, shamed? I love red mages. Like, yeah, but you could have loved them more. We've fallen into the red mage purity spiral, son. There's no escape. Now let's sleep in a cottage. It's a cottage industry of sleeping. Ah, so well rested. So naive. Alright, this time we ain't leaving. Exdeath thought we gave up, but he didn't know we were just going to kill a turtle. It's on Shredder and Krang looking over at their second monitor. Shredder's like, this guy playing this game sounds familiar, Krang. And Krang's like, I think it's that imbecile, your morons that work for you dragged down here that won't shut up about being a tiger man every day and night. That's my Krang impression. Now he's even doubly offended. We got like a Womp Ronnie situation. There's too many versions of me tied up in these fictions. There's the Tenfey, playing video games for the internet, but apparently in that same universe, the version of me that was in the 1980s Ninja Turtles cartoon Foot Clan exists. Just so I can bitch and moan about being a Tiger Man. Which, who could fault me, son? Let he who doesn't want to be a cool anthropomorphic Tiger Man cast the first stone, son. Blameless victim is how they'll describe me. Dead. We're having the best time just walking through this castle. It would be if we weren't getting in a fight every 2 fuck steps. Alright, we gotta mix up our scrolls. Thunder and lightning. There's no ice scroll. Those things are weak to ice, I believe. They're also weak to just being killed. Double-headed lizards die when they're killed, son. I bet you didn't know that life lesson. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow. You cried or something. I have no idea how we're going to defeat you. We're just going to use double water. Water, are we waiting for? Man, the Reflect Mage couldn't handle one fucking water scroll, son. Oh, wow. Somebody thinks he's real tough. You're getting just a bio spell. Good God. Kraw's not even holding the poison staff, and that's how much damage bio did. Oh, a whole bunch of you this time, huh? How about a flame scroll? How about just for a nice change of pace, we hit them with some aqua breath? Oh, they're not fans, Jerry. And then Biohazard 3, son, the Nemesis is coming. This is your last escape. I can't believe you're not alive. Lena's like, when do I get a turn? I don't know, when you get some agility. Lady. Alright, unexplored worlds. Ah, bubbling lava. Bubbling crude. We don't have Jed Clampett here to shoot it. We need float, so let's give you time magic for the briefest moment. Float the team. And then let's give you back your black magic. I told you, min-maxing your menus. Menu min-maxing. MMMs. If you're a fan, then you're a fan of Final Fantasy V. You just might not know it yet. Look at that. I think she might have lost some MP, but that's okay. I could just give her ethers as a joke. I have so many now. Let's see, can we use all of our elixirs before the end of the game? We almost did it in 4. Well, that's a real fucking hidden chest there, buddy. Hayate bow. Wow. All of my rangers can use that? Hey, guys. You remind me of a couple of assholes I'm gonna golden needle to death. Don't tell Professor Crescent. Remember, we had a specific lesson on if these guys could be killed with jump attacks. And they can. The weird thing is, when you use the gold needle on them, it's like they cast a death spell on themselves. They can't handle it. And I like the Grim Reaper's, like, little noise. Like he got away with something. Fun times. Everybody dance. I guess we could give you a potion. Oh. Alright, that should be everything we need in the bubbling lavas. You know, if we had a Geomancer... You're like, I'm gonna stop you right there, Uncle Tenfey. Any sentence that starts with, if we had a Geomancer, just doesn't need to be completed. But yeah, we could just walk through there because they have anti-hazard ordnance. Alright, what do you crowd think about water scrolls? You get to drink from the water scroll. I guess you can have a bio spell. He didn't care for it, I could tell. By the way he died. Very rudely, might I add. But you know, I gotta have that box. Oh no, not a back attack, not Vander Curls. Vorpal Swords, never stood a chance. Well, why don't y'all just attack the same character over and over for a change of pace? Guess what? Ninjas make the best healers with their white wind. Shiro no Kaze. Okay. Assholes, you look like the crowd needs to get water scrolled. Tell you what, let's give Lena a turn. Yes, yes, let's all pay attention to Lena. She's like, finally, I'm the most important party member. Woo, 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 woo. I've never tried to do a Zoidberg, son. It's better than my Krang. Okay. My God, this place has a high encounter rate. Exdeath. Let's try casting Aeroga now that you've got your wind knives boosting it. It ain't bad. Save us some scrolls. As if we're... oh, we probably don't need to buy scrolls for the rest of the game, but it's not going to stop me from coveting them. Coveting thy neighbor's scroll. That's when your neighbor imported Ninja Scroll on VHS back in the 90s, son. Covet the shit out of it. He makes sure to watch it in his living room so that he knows if you glance out your kitchen window, you can just barely see the screen and know that he's watching cool, uncensored anime. Son, you're stuck watching Sailor Moon on the USA Network as you eat McDonald's for dinner. Hey, what? We're just gonna let you heal. Heels on wheels. All these gold needles, I only bought a few. Most of them are just drops from how many of those damn busts of Palace I slaughtered with level 5 death. It's a good thing. Part of a Final Fantasy game is just grinding until you're real powerful. Oh, this is fun. Well, it would be if I didn't get enough out every 2 steps. Why ain't you crowd pleasant? You look real agile. Here, I'm just gonna throw a shuriken at one of you as a joke. And then you're gonna get all burned up. Dead. Bart's gained a level. Well, isn't he just a specialist boy and all the land? He just keeps sucking down these regular potions like Coca-Cola, son. Like Coca-Cola. 969s? Lena can't handle that. She's a delicate maiden. Alright, so this is going to move back and forth, and if we want those chests, we need to hit the button to stop it in front of them. But if we miss, and it stops in a spot where you can't do nothing, we have to fight a random monster from a preset list. Ooh. A Kotetsu? Oh boy, I can't wait to write terrible gaming articles now. Okay, let's see. I think that's a katana sword. Well, ain't you pleasant just waiting to penalize me? Hey. Wow. The final action of your wretched life. And it was to slap Growl for 50 damage. Ooh. Ice brand sword, son. Everyone tells you need this name brand, but I stick with ice brand. Alright, I suppose I could spare a Thunder Scroll. Thunder Scroll, see it. Oh, real tough, are you? Okay, you just made Bart sad that he didn't kill you with his melee attack. It wasn't even the blaster. It's just the shame that he didn't finish the enemy off. It made him kneel. A Phoenix down. Oh, I wanted to stop it in the middle. A save point. I'm gonna save. I don't want to cast. I don't want to use a cottage because it'll remove float status. And we're about to go buy some more lava. I think we'll be all right. Oh, look, another hidden chest in the wall that I could never find. Oh. Well, you're like a regular ass enemy. Let's see. Red dragons. Red dragons. Level 3 flare. Atomic ray. He's real cool, I guess. You could invite him over for the barbecue. You're gonna heal with your white wind. Walter White Wind. Alright, you're weak to ice, so we're actually gonna do a dramatic mid-battle rod exchange and become frosty. Like frosty chocolate milkshakes. God, I watched a recent Simpsons episode just like because I was curious what that show is like now, because it's been years since I've bothered. And it was like the season 36 premiere, which is crazy to think. And it was about Bart like finally turning 11 and the status quo changing, and it was all this meta shit, and Conan O'Brien was there. And the main thing I noticed, other than that no part of it was amusing, was that none of the voice actors can do like the voices anymore. Like every character sounded terrible. Well, except Conan O'Brien, because I'm pretty sure it was just Conan O'Brien, and he's been exactly the same for a very long time. Oh, hey, the yellow dragon. We finally come across you. do you think about Needles? Another Womp Ronnie reference, technically. He has a cat named Needles. It's like a tailless black cat. Good times. What do you think about Blizzagas? Not a fan. What do you think about the Titan? Yellow Drive's like, Titan AE? I don't really remember. You know, I saw that movie in theaters and I barely remember it. You want to know the one thing I remember from Titan AE, and it's not going to shock you? There was this alien woman on, like, that was on the good guys team that was some kind of weird, like, birdish thing, and she had, like, 3 knees on each of her legs. So she walked very strangely. That's all I remember about that movie. Now, Treasure Planet, on the other hand, that's a classic. And I mean, it has, you know, that cool captain lady. I'm just saying, I'm just making conversation. I don't know why the crowd got to be so skeptical of my notions. Well, hey there, you look like a summoned monster. Maybe we'll interact with you at some point. We can't from right here because your little stairs are blocked. So this is why we wanted to keep float state. Hey, a blue dragon. Sakaguchi was leaving hints. Oh no, you killed a party member. That's awful. I forgot what that was like to have a party member actually be killed. Man, this thing fucking fights too much. I don't know if you do melee attacks, but let's get the golem up just in case. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm gonna have you use a high potion on Bart's. Oh, look at that! Golem, stop that shit. Catch these golem hands. Now you can throw out Fat Heel, since people have sap status. Miss me with that shit. How many attacks you get, buddy? Just asking. Alright, you're a blue dragon, so I'm gonna assume you hate fire? Tell you what, why chance it? Let's just get him with poison. They be poison. Poison spells. 1 minute you're a strapping blue dragon, and the next you're taking big damage. Now, I can't hit you with Titan. Let's see what Rama has to say. Kenpachi Rama-sama. I can't tell. What the hell was that? You know what? Let's just throw shurikens at it. Buy the book Ninja-ing. Frosty Morn sausages. Dead. Oh no, there's more than one of you? Is that what's happened? That's their secret, cat. I guess that's why Kenpachi Rama-sama did such weird random damage. Okay, then, water scroll. Blue dragons don't absorb water, do they? I guess we're about to find out. Nope. What about fire? Beavis. Suddenly paying attention. Imagine Beavis and Butthead reacting to a Tenfey video. They'd have no fucking idea what was happening. Well, we've killed another one. Slowly but surely whittling these things down. We could just try meleeing as a joke. Ice Storm, I see. It's like a genuine battle. It's almost like a boss battle. Fighting ice dragons like a ball. Well, now that we know that you don't absorb, like, fire, I don't mind switching it up and hitting you with the Fire-Raja. Fire-Raga. Oh yeah, that's big damage. Phil Swift, finally, entering the chat. 15 ability points, my god, we earned that shit. Oh no, she doesn't have float anymore. Damn it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. The responsible thing. We're gonna give you your time magic back. So that you can float that gal. Boom. Put you back on your black magic track. Boom. Give you your flame rod. We should probably mix up. Hey, yeah, let's put that on her. That way, if the blue dragon appears again and uses ice, we should be immune to it. Yeah, because the flame rain makes you absorb fire. You're like immune to ice, and you take double damage from water. You're like, isn't ice made of water? Like, you don't understand JRPGs. Ice and water are different. My God, what a bakagation. Yeah, we need to do something with Lena. Her summonnerness isn't helping as much as it could. Should we just give her black magic too? It could be a good thing. White magic would be good so we could have some big heals. Big heals Lena, they'd call her. Nah, we'll give her black magic too. She can keep the thunder rod. I mean, she doesn't need the Gaia gear because she's not trying to summon the Titan. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Oh. Secret box containing cash money. The greatest secret of all. The power of cold hard cash. Oh hey, it's this guy again. Alright, what are we gonna do different this time? I wish I knew what your level was. Are you a multiple of level 4? Let's find out. No. Are you a multiple of level 3? Let's find out. You're not. Okay, that's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Bandaja. Oh. Maybe we should always be doing big thunder damage. Big thunder damage. You can't be a multiple level 5. I refuse to believe it. I wonder if wind hurts this thing. Yeah. I'd say that's probably our best bet for our ninjas versus dragons. My favorite type of basketball match to watch. Oh yeah, I don't have the golem summon. Bart's probably gonna die of sadness because his favorite Monster Rancher character isn't here. If Ferris can get her turn first, we can white wind. Ooh. Oh yeah. That ice storm was not an ice storm, mister. I just want you to know that. And now you're dead. And everybody dance. I mean, that battle's pretty good for ability points, although consider how long it takes and how much more dangerous it is, you know, the cost-benefit analysis and such over a period of time. Oh, I need to give Cryo neither, but I don't want to, son. You know, Grandpa Galef's ghost, when she hit 69 MP, was like, nice. Oh, don't worry. We'll get over there in a minute. Okay, we gotta be careful here. There are holes in the floor. Also, we're not allowed to walk across that. Okay, I believe if we skirt around here... Nope! Geomancers are laughing. Alright, I got it figured out. You again. You again. Obviously, they can't become as frogs. That would be ridiculous. I wish I had something that would make me... I wonder if you could be affected by gravity. Oh, hey, 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 ho, ho, ho. Look who's real killable all of a sudden. I guess you can't target specific ones of whatever this group of blue dragons is. They're like piled on top of each other. They got layers like an onion. So whichever one got hit with the missile can't necessarily be directly targeted to be killed, but we're getting there. We've also got Lucky Seven's fever from the look of it. Just keep throwing missiles of magic. Or you could miss. That's a neat trick. You could tell they're about to lose when they throw a big fit and do the ice storm. Yeah, Corral doesn't take no damage from no ice storm, mister. Dead. You love to see it. Okay, this time we're going to be more responsible. Look at that. Another twin lance. Thanks. I'm building a coffee table out of them. All right, if we step on this top one, we can warp over to here. Okay, this boss has an item we want to steal. So let's make you a thief with some blue magics. Nah, we could leave you black magic. It's not a big deal. Okay. So this is a summon monster you all might be familiar with if you've played the Final Fantasies. Carbuncle. Carbuncle's gimmick is always based upon reflect. So we can't cast spells on it directly, and it's going to reflect spells off of itself. So for the time being, we're just going to chill until it changes battle phase. And in the meantime, I need that rare steel. It's not, there you go. It's not even a rare steel. I just want that reflect ring. All right. Now we wait. As soon as it casts Cura on itself, we know that the reflect barrier has temporarily come down. And that's when we're going to start spamming a certain ability. There we go. That would be Death Claw, the claw that kills people. And then to finish you off, the Thundaja. Oosh. I like how we beat the shit out of you and you're like, well, it could be kind of fun to hang out with you. So, I don't think we have to use an item. I think we just have the Carbuncle summon now. Yeah. So Carbuncle just puts reflect on the whole party. Once again, if you're an avid Final Fantasy player, I'm sure you know all about it. Care about it, bout it. Sure, everybody's healthy and wealthy and wise, and we can get back to it. Ain't nothing to it but to get back to it. If we use the mix ability in battle, we could actually mix, I think it's a high potion and an ether, makes like a full ether, but you can only use mix in battle, so I'm not that worried about it. Should we try to Hail Mary some missiles with magic? Hell yeah. Oh, we hit the same one because gravity does a % base damage, as you know, obviously. Obviously. You're like, how could Uncle Tenfey speak down to us? We all understand the missile enemy skill, Uncle Tenfey. We've all played Final Fantasy VII. We all know about Matra magic. Jesus, you crowd are being hatefuler than usual. Tell you what, have an elixir. Ooh. Henry of Henry and Margaret fame fainting in real time. Okay, this time we're going to very carefully walk down here. Oh no, random battles. It's good to run into something else besides those damn stacked dragons. Fat stacks of dragons, as they're known. And now we get our bridge back. All right. Let's see. We need a thief yet again. We're in thief-needing mode. Let's see. We'll actually make Bart's the thief. With some blue magic. That's the great thing about blue magic is you can put it on any job and it's just pure utility. It's just pure good times. And I don't mind using a cottage because we're past the damaging floors. I see. What a conspicuous chest. You know, we could just ignore it and get on with our lives. While getting in random battles, of course. Beware the random battles. You got blue magic, buddy? You know what? We should have given you the air knife for random fights, because with your blue magic... Jesus, I need to sort this inventory. You can still cast big arrow guns. Or you could if you weren't confused. Never mind. I try to have fun, and Sakaguchi's enemies are like, no, no. To say, I believe there are some items in here for us to have. A partisan. I believe we already have some of those. That's a fancy spear. A Fuma shuriken. That's a big shuriken. Not to be confused with a FOMO shuriken. That's the one that has a fear of missing out on getting thrown. Alright, let's put the air knife up there. Is there anything else we might want to equip during battle? Well, we want this thing up here so we can throw them. Throw the man down, as the old shanty goes. See, she sells sea shanties by the seashore. Even though I was making that up in my head because I knew it would be hard to say, it didn't stop the fact that it was very hard for me to say. That's how you know it's good. A good tongue twister, son. Sunshine City is put on blast, son. Peter Piper and his pickled peppers don't know what's happening. I don't think there's anything over here. I guess we'll open this box of mystery. Alright, you fucking crowd are the worst. You're not gonna catch me unawares this time, though. I've already got my air knife. Oh no! I'm so unaware that you would reflect that. Oh, I was hoping, like, hell. Oh, that's right. You can heal yourself with fire magic. In fact, you probably just need to do that. Oh, yeah. Chop. Chop. Dead. Alright, now that we're done with that nonsense, we can give you back. He's not going to need to block that many attacks. Alright, let's open this box. It's empty. Well, all that build up for nothing. Well, I suppose we'll move on with our lives then. That looked like Gilgamesh. You already took the trip. This is like your boss's castle. You're just going around looting stuff. Does he know? Exdeath's gonna be pissed. Uh-oh, we have to square off on the overworld screen. Booga. Yeah. I like that battle on the big bridge. It's just like his theme. Here, have a shuriken. You earned it. Bart's is going to be our white winder. He thinks he's tough. Just because you have the best battle music in this game, you think you're tough. You might be wondering why I'm not trying to steal from him, but that's not what we're after. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm sure he's got some Genji gear hidden somewhere on him. Tussles. Oh no, he's talking about how we've become good friends. The answer lied in the heart of battle. Hey now, you can't be making us become as frogs. I had big plans for Barch the Thief. He could have used a maiden's kiss on himself, I just realized. Oh no, that spry old feller. Spoilers, your shitty boss killed him. I guess he didn't know. He didn't attend the meeting afterwards where Exdeath was celebrating. Let's just cast Toad instead of using a maiden's kiss. Oh, you seem sadder than we are. Enough extasible doing. We fight like men and ladies who dress like men. It's more for time. You want to throw some more references in there? Okay, there we go. We finally see Gilgamesh's true form. He's going to unleash the Excalibur. I think that thing was locked up. That's not big damage for an Excalibur. I hate to be the one to say it. That Excalibur seems rather poor. All serious, the snow. There we go, Genji helmet. Another unique piece of gear you can only steal from Gilgamesh. I think he's just now realizing that the Excalibur he has might be a knockoff. That's what you get for buying the Kroger brand Excalibur. Sam's choice. Yep. Here, have some needles. It seems corporate has noticed Gilgamesh is lollygagging about. Oh no, he sent him to the next dimension. Saiyan Saga Vegeta in the terrible English dub. Looking over at his second monitor. He's like, look, Nappa. It seems this recurring boss monster has been sent to the next dimension. Well, shit. I guess we win. We didn't get nothing. The Excalibur. So yeah, this is like a joke weapon that you get in these here Final Fantasies from time to time. Here, let's turn Bart's into a knight. We even give him two-handed, so you know he's serious. So it shows it has really big attack power. Let's see, I'll put on my Genji helmet. And I'll even wear a power sash, and I'll even wear my Genji gloves. And see if we can't get into a fight real quick. And see some big damage. Cash money damage. Chop. So yeah, it always does 1 damage. Actually, there's a way around that though. A little technique I like to call Goblin Punch. Perhaps you've heard of it. The secret best blue magic in the game. Oh no, he got turned to stone because his sword was so weak. Well then. Guess I'll have to use one of my rare, precious golden needles on you. Boom. So yeah, that's the gimmick of the Excalibur. Fun times. And that's the last we'll ever see of Gilgamesh in this or any other Final Fantasy. Okay, we're about to fight a major boss, and by that I mean we're about to fight Exdeath, and he has a blue magic spell I'd like to learn. Let's just make everyone blue mages for fun. Let's see, we'll make you a blue mage with... what would be a good sub ability? X-Fight? No. Jump? Yes. Vigilance, cover, two-handed. Sing and summons and such. I'll give you mix. We'll mix things up. And keep your air dagger so you can cast air magic. You can continue to put on airs. You have an icy shield. Angel ring. I'm gonna make you a blue mage summoner, which means we could also give you the air knife so you can cast air raga. I'll give you the Aegis. You have the agency to use that Aegis. Luminate. Should we give you the Gaia gear? I don't think we're going to be summoning Titan, so no. No, I say. Give you black magics. Keep that fiery rage going, son. Gala of OG Sans. Fiery flames of hate for Exdeath. Lives on in Kral's heart. Every time she casts Fire-Raga on Exdeath, Caleb's ghost is watching and he's like, "Ah, that's my gal. That's my girl. It's my granddaughter." It doesn't really work if you have to put multiple syllables in there, son. Spike the Bulldog knew. He knew that's how it works. So yeah, it's a blue magic that we don't necessarily need, but you know I have to go out of my way to get it. You knew I had to have it. Equip ribbons would be quite useful. Equip katanas just for fun. You could also sing and dance and be a pirate in the Pirates of Penzance. Let's just throw money at him. All right, I'd say that's a fairly respectable team. All right, we're probably getting a couple of random fights on the way up there, but the important thing is that we've stolen the rare Genji gear. So we got the Genji glove when we fought Gilgamesh on the boat, and we just stole the Genji helm from him. So I guess those are the only two pieces of Genji gear in the game since he's gone forever. Since he got banished to the next dimension. Don't next dimension it, Napa. Alright, let's kill Exdeath and end the game. The final boss awaits. His taint meat so tender and ready for a size 13 blue mage steel-toed boot to get kicked into it. There he is, boys. He came a cutting. Okay, let's see. How are we going to go about this? Well, first of all, I need to regain that HP you just stole from me. Fiery Rage. Let's get the Golem in here in case he decides to slat us. That pulls us into the front row, not that that really matters. He thinks he's accomplish something. We could do a cool mix for fun. Do I have any dragon fangs? You mix a dragon fang and I think a phoenix down? Is that right? Gives you, oh, that's right. That's dragon defense. I was going for dragon. Oh, it was a high potion. That's what gets you dragon power. None of that matters. Oh, reflected. 100 Gs removes float status. I don't even know if he casts earthquake or not. I don't want to kill him too fast. I'm waiting for that blue magic to come out. Okay, let's give him a second to gather himself. Well, there's the reason he cast 100 Gs. Luckily, white wind doesn't get reflected. It's another thing that makes blue magic so good. Normally, he starts out with the blue magic spell that I'm trying to learn. He's doing it just to spite me. He's taking his time. Come on, buddy, you can do it. No, not like that. I need that blue magic spell that I'm never going to cast. I'll sit here all day until you use it. Let's get Lena ready in case she needs to resummon the golem. Or she can take big damage. There's that too. You know, a boss is threatening when I'm sitting here trying to not kill him too fast because I want a blue magic spell that I'm never going to use. Come on, buddy. Sometime today. Yeah, I've never seen him take this damn long to cast it. Maybe it's because I have a whole party of blue mages and he knows he can't just select the one target that wouldn't learn it just to piss me off. I can white wind all day, man. You ain't impressing nobody. I guess the golem ran out. No? Oh, the hand didn't appear, but she just didn't take damage. Okay. Gotcha. Wow, you cast fire on the one character that it heals. Grats. This is ridiculous. What is your AI script, buddy? Have I got to consult the ancient texts to figure out why you won't use this ability to try to kill the party? Bart's has the ice shield, which is a nice shield, and that's why he absorbed. This is incredibly frustrating. I just want you all to know this is incredibly frustrating. I mean, I can get this blue magic spell later, but I want to complete the whole thing, and this was supposed to be my guaranteed spot to get it. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, we're going to reload my save, and we're going to walk in there. And this time, he's going to use it on the first turn like he's done every other time I've played this game. I just happened to not be recording it for YouTube that time. Every other time, so... He was like, well, I guess I'll just use this blue magic ability. Gee whiz, golly. Way to put me on the spot, you crowd. Way to put me on the spot. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Reunite the planet. Throw up your hands and come at us, son. There we go. Look at that. Doom. So, in 30 seconds, Bartz will die. I can't imagine ever using it on an enemy. All right, let's get Carbuncle in here so we can reflect. And now we can do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, don't put us in the front row. Except it missed Ferris somehow. Yeah, you could gravity's nuts. You'll notice this fight. If you're prepared for it, it's not particularly difficult. The most difficult part is getting him to cast damn Doom. I guess he only has like a chance to cast it as his first action and then never again. Why you casting on yourself, son? Why you hitting yourself? Asshole. Somehow we won. The day is saved. Did we? Did we learn Doom? Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? Well then, that's some overworld music we ain't heard in a while. So look at this splendid overworld map. It seems we're back on Bart's homeworld, except if we look at the overworld map, there seems to be quite a bit more landmass, son. Exdeath said something about merging the worlds, so it seems the original state of this planet is what we have now, and it was split in twain. Probably by Exdeath. It seems like the kind of shitty thing he'd do. Or maybe somebody trying to seal Exdeath, or the power of the void, or am I getting ahead of myself, son? Well then, on that day, the world was changed forever. I can't imagine anything Final Fantasy VI pulls could have such a dramatic effect on the overworld map as it does here in Final Fantasy V. Oh, the dramatic irony. Alright, well, let's say everybody just become freelancers because we beat the game. And there seems to be no more encounters on the overworld map. At least, at the moment. And we can rotate our saves yet again. So yeah, there's Tycoon Castle, which means down here, this is where the meteor was. And here's that little desert. And so the forest Bart started the game in, riding Boko, is like over there, but it's combined with this one. And we can't get to the pirate's lair where we left Boko because there's a river here now. So it's just kind of neat. Exploring the overworld map can be kind of neat, especially when two worlds merge together. Look at this little crevice I can't fit through. Sakaguchi teasing me with overworld exploration. All right, well, enough lollygagging. I guess we'll go into Tycoon Castle and let that crowd know that we saved the day, son. Ain't nothing left to worry about. Yeah, I bet he does. Every time I come in here, Chancellor's got to run his damn mouth. Princess Sarisa. I keep forgetting that's her name. It's like how Sonic the Hedgehog's name is Maurice. You're like, yeah, the king died, but I guess we have to continue on. We all can't lay in bed all day, crying and eating ice cream. He's like, finally, I have another princess to bother and demand that she do things more regally. He's like, you're all staying over for a sleepover. It's mandatory. We're going to order Little Caesars. They better get crazy bread. Uh-oh. A tomboyish character dressed up in a fancy dress. And immediately Bart's is making eyes. Remember, he had eyes for her when they all thought she was a salty pirate captain, man. He doesn't have Galef here this time, since he's the only male party member now. Since the party became a taco fest, I believe is the term for it. A clam banger. Well, that's no fair to ditch me, Craw, during this awkward party. This awkward the king is dead party. Dance, dance, get down and boogie. No thank you. I'm sorry, are there any cute rat ladies here I could dance with? Is anyone going to try to hire me and my mercenary organization to help them liberate the town of Timber by doing an elaborate mission on a train? Has anyone got their eyes on me? Oh yeah, you can't go up there and talk to Lena and Ferris because the dancers will always knock you away. That's hateful. Let's go see what Crawl went, son. Hopefully she's got her Game Boy here, son. We could trade Pokemons. She can hear the ghost of Old Man Galef being like, what are y'all sitting around dancing for? I didn't sacrifice myself so you could laze about in luxury. All right. Well, if you crowd are too busy being royalty now, you crowd are too good for us. Me and Craw are going to go and form our own Warriors of Light with blackjack and hookers. I mean, Crawl's technically a princess too, but she's a princess at a different castle, so she doesn't have to stay. All right, let's make like a tree and get the hell out of here. Exdeath's like, that joke's as offensive as a hateful tree. You came running into us. He's so excited they finished that bridge. Not since Final Fantasy 1 have crowd been so excited about a bridge being constructed. Yeah, Boko the Chocobo, remember? The most important character in the game. Damn. Oh no, they're getting in a shoving match. That one poor soldier is like, this is so awkward. Should I say something? All right, cool. All right, we're back on the overworld map. Well, if we're going to be out adventuring, we should put together a competent party. Should we stick with the classic, the ninja and such, or should we go Dragoon style? There's no wrong choices. Well, you know, other than Bard. There's no wrong choices. We'll keep the good times rolling. Ninja Blue Mage has done us good. You can have an angel ring. Yeah, let's keep you keeping on. You know what? This would be a fun opportunity. Let's have 2 ninjas. You could be a ninja black mage. Of course, without the ability to boost your black mage magic, that's not really as useful. So I guess we can make you a ninja blue mage as well. Nope, ninja white mage. Nobody anticipates it. Nobody anticipates it. I'll tell you what, we'll give you a main gouge and the dancing dagger. We'll put you both in the back row. Back row ninjas for life. Alright, I guess we got 2 man the rest of the game. It's like getting the developer ending in Chrono Trigger in New Game Plus by going into the right telepod at the Millennia Fair with Jess, Chrono, and Moral. First time I did that as a kid, I was hyped, son. Well, hey, Boko was waiting for us at the door, thank God. Of course she speaks Chocobo. She speaks Moogle, she speaks Windrake. The only thing she can't talk to is beavers, son. Gus from Final Fantasy 2. It's his one point of pride. His wife, Coco. Son, he finally met another Chocobo. Son, you stud. Boko, you silver-tongued devil. I like how we reunited and we've immediately asked him to ditch his wife and kids. Oh, apparently she's pregnant? Is that how that works? I thought you lay eggs? Well, I guess she laid eggs and that's how we know she's expecting, but still. Boca, Chocobo physiology, not my specialty. What a weird subplot. All right. We've got us a Chocobo. We finally get to ride around on Boko again. We haven't been able to do this since the beginning of the game. We also get to hear regular Chocobo music, son. It's so rare. We only ever get the spicy black Chocobo flying music, son. One neat thing about Boko is he can walk through rivers, son. We didn't even have to breed him with like his kids to get that effect. It's a Final Fantasy VII reference, I promise. Son. Final Fantasy VII and Chocobos has some weird themes going on. Okay, well, I guess we could explore this strange new world. Or at least as much of it as Sakaguchi will allow. As much as Sakaguchi permits. Hey, look, it's the canal. Remember the canal? Remember the beginning of the game? It feels like a lifetime ago. I feel like it is. For how long it's taken you to record and upload this shit, Uncle Tenfey. Making us go the whole damn month of November with no uploads. You're heartless, Uncle Tenfey. Hey, look, there's our airship where we left it when we jumped into that portal. Of course, there had to be just the right amount of mountains that we can't get to it. So right about there. Let's keep that in mind for later. There's the town of Tool. We could be the biggest tool of all. I guess we could pop in and see what Crowd has to say about the new merged world. Oh, you want to take me over to the beginners area again. The crystals are all gone. He's still running around them flowers. A ship with propellers. You talking about my airship? A big bash at the castle. Wow, news travels far. The wind stopped. We're working on that. Blame Sid. Doesn't the land look different? Yeah, do you crowd not have an overworld map to cross? Let's see what Professor Zoc gets up to these days. If I didn't merge into him. Oh, he's also learned the secret of Ferris. He's like, thank God, I popped so many boners when she stayed over that one night. I'm glad she's actually a cute princess. My Dakimakura I commissioned. I can proudly display it now instead of having to hide it under the sheets. You're not going to talk to me, lady? You too good to talk to me? You felt dizzy. She got the vapors when the world fused back together. Strange cave with a mutant inside. Yeah, Daikin's missing princess. I wonder who could have come across her. Oh yeah, the pub. Are the pirates still in here drinking? No, they're back at the pirate palace. Oh, this guy, the joke I just made. This guy is actually stating it out loud. The Private Lee Lemon, Zach Brannigan, Futurama situation. Haven't seen any pirates around lately. It's probably because the world fused and there's no wind, and the sea monster that pulled their boat died. I guess we could sleep at the inn as a nostalgic joke. Still only 10 gil, even in the merged world, son. Even in the merged world. Yeah. All right, Boca, if that is your real name. Let's keep on keeping on. Uh-oh, we've been funneled into a map scenario, so you know something's going to happen. Everyone knows you can't get through a location in Sakaguchi's Final Fantasy V without something happening. Yep. Luckily, nobody takes fall damage. Oh, sure, blame me. Bucko's the one that was running, son? Just because I was whispering in his ear? Oh, no, don't actually blame Boko. He's a blameless victim. Just wait till his wife finds out about this. He could have flown with his wings. Uh-oh. Antlion. What a popular Final Fantasy monster. Let's berserk it. And then let's see how much Araga does. Ooh. All right, and you can be in charge of Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, we'll call you. Oh, yeah. miss me with that weak shit. That heals all around. Although Bart's is the only one that took damage, I just realized. No, that's not true. Probably wasn't at full HP. And somehow we won. Apparently, Kyle doesn't pick up on sarcasm, son. I don't think it's very great at all. Just wait till you see this sword I found laying in the moat outside your granddad's castle. The supposed great sword. Queh. See, if you worked like a good chocobo does, we'd be out of here. A rope. Like the spider silk being dropped down by the Buddha to help us escape hell, son. Okay. They accidentally pulled it up too early, but surely that won't happen again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's real mature. Whoever's standing up there is Barry Burton up there, son, with his butter fingers. Are we going to get the bad ending and not have to fight the tyrant on the helipad? All right, looks like we need the help of a chocobo. By that I mean we're going to jump off of his head, apparently. Apparently whoever's up there feels like we wronged them by ditching them. Took the chocobo first. I don't blame you. Oh, apparently it was Ferris. How did she lower the rope from off screen? And also, how did you follow us? We had to cross like a bunch of rivers that we were only able to do because we had a chocobo. I guess somebody who's as attuned to the sea as old Captain Ferris knows her way around a body of water. We had to ditch you. You were having a cool party and you were too good to talk to us. Uh-oh. Such a moment of levity. I do like how expressive they can be with just these little tiny sprites. Swing from a yard on... Isn't that the town from Bloodborne? Ferris would make a good Bloodborne character. Apparently the princess lifestyle was a bit too stuffy for old Captain Ferris. I don't know why that's funny. You got a splinter. Well, that's nothing to bitch and moan about. Just write it off. Boko's pretty hyped for a chocobo that's got to carry a third person now. Alrighty. Well, Ferris, this is the ninja party. So we're going to put you back on ninja duty. Not black magic, my God. Give you an air knife. I guess we'll just give you a mage master. Cool, 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 and the gang, gang, gang. Let's do this. And here's the mystery cave we were riding to. Well, this looks familiar. Oh no, Guido. The most tragic part of the world's fusion is that he got flipped over on his back, rendering him helpless, even though he's a 1,000-year-old sage. You think he'd learn how to wobble? He rues. He rued the day. He got flipped over on his back. So 1,000 years ago. Now, the whole Exdeath thing was like 500 years ago, but then 30 years ago is when the Warriors of Dawn brought him to this world. So yeah, the worlds have been split for much longer than that. To seal the void. I've been talking about the void, but I feel like this is one of the first times this is brought up in the game. Damn. This guy's real condescending for a turtle. Not since the Master of Disguise tried to get into the Turtle Club has somebody been so condescending. 1,000 years ago, the strongest evil Inuo could control the void, and he was defeated by people wielding the 12 legendary weapons. You might recall we found a castle back in Galef's world, which I guess is now this world, 50% of this world, where the 12 legendary weapons were sealed. But the void was too powerful. So they had to split the world into, it's like Kami, or whatever the being that Kami and Piccolo were, separating. So and I knew I could tie it back to Dragon Ball. The space between the worlds, the interdimensional rift. That's fun to say. So yeah, apparently you still need the crystals. Apparently the wind can't blow. But once again, I just don't understand the physics of it. Does like the ocean water not evaporate and cause differences in air pressure and temperature and such? Without a magic crystal? Can you not? Oh no, she's still complaining about that damn splinter. My God, get a pair of tweezers or something. Damn. Splinter was the size of her body. Oh, spoilers, the splinter was Exdeath. I guess because he's an evil tree, he could turn into a splinter and lodge himself in Kraw's finger. He's having the best time. He's like, yeah, I merged the worlds together. Idiots, what are you going to do about it? Come at me. Like, didn't we already kick you in the taint once? It's like, you fools. I merely allowed that. Oh no, mode 7. You know, bad shit's going down. Oh no, Bart's, don't you understand? We're not in a battle scene. And since this is a JRPG, that means we can't win. He's like Sans Undertale. He understands if we don't get into a regular battle, we can never beat him, son. He's never going to give us our turn. Also, Tycoon Castle got sucked into the void. Surely nothing bad happened. Surely nothing bad's happening at Tycoon Castle. Also, I like how Ferris followed us but ditched Lena. That's your sister. And apparently now she's in the void. The next dimension. Didn't you say that once before? Time for your viscera to see the light of day. Apparently it didn't land the first time. So now he's very cringily repeating it. Oh, you didn't count on the fact that we had a cool old turtle with us, did you? You're not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. My God! We're having one of them Yoda doing backflips with a lightsaber moments from Attack of the Clones. Ah. They decided to make their own Ninja Turtles reference. It's not cool when the game makes it. When I make a dumb Ninja Turtles reference, I'm punching up. But when the game's translation does it, they're punching down, and it's not cool. You shall find no such tasty diversions in the afterlife. Did Ted Woolsey get a hold of this translation? Remember, we're using the Game Boy Advance official English translation with this patch. Oh, apparently he can just throw us all to hell. You said that before, too. Hopefully the power of the void has like a thesaurus in it, so you can learn some new words. Boys, it feels like every other day this crowd is waking up laying in a field. Guido, are you going to be our new fourth party member? He's so excited to see the Library of Ancients, but to us, because we started in Bart's World, we're like, oh yeah, that's just that shitty library where Sid's grandson hangs out there. He's fairly mid, as the kids say. Remember Sid and Mid? It's been a long time since we interacted with them. I wonder what they've been getting up to. He's like, no wonder I couldn't return any of my damn books. The library was on another planet. Oh, they have a book on how to beat Exdeath. Is it cast reflect on your party and bounce spells back onto him? Because I already know how to do that. Scholars from... Oh, so they're from... Remember the castle, Zizat's castle in Galif's world? Had scholars. So that's who these guys are. And they found their way to the Library of the Ancients. That's convenient. So now we've got both types of sages, purple and red. We got blue, raspberry, and cherry. Well, apparently he knew the secret that the stairs could be turned into a table. What are you going to do about the crowd upstairs? They can't get down now, son. It's a fire hazard. Just because you wanted a set piece. Son, you never misses a moment to insult Bart, son. As the player's self-insert representation, I'm starting to feel offended too. We need the legendary weapons. Boys, this is getting into some, I believe the kids call it millennial writing here, son. Did the crowd that wrote Borderlands do this part of the translation? The 2 books, remember? Remember the 2 books? I commented on them. Were you crowd taking notes? When nothing's power again does peak, to light warriors this book shall speak. And then the book began to talk. Well, that's convenient. Alright, so yeah, after they beat Inuo, they sealed the weapons away in the castle. We already knew that. I've already seen them with my eyes. We need 4 tablets to get the weapons. 1 rests within an island shrine kissed by wind. 1 rests beneath the ocean's floor engulfed by flames. 1 rests beyond the river's torrents protected by water. There was an earth one too, but I forgot to read it. Just, you can go back and read it if you really want to. Oh yeah, the ultimate white black spells and the meteor spell. You know, you can't have a Final Fantasy without the ultimate magic of meteor, son. Tella glancing over at his second monitor now. Also Leviathan and Bahamut, son. This sounds like a classic Final Fantasy, boys. Remember Final Fantasy 3 when we got Leviathan and Bahamut? Good times. Blessed by the soil and the spirits of the past. The pyramid in the desert. Remember there was a pyramid in that desert we went through earlier that we never got to interact with? Well, now we get to interact with it. Talk about teasing us, son. You gonna turn this table back into stairs, buddy? The crowd on the roof would probably appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Luckily, they've still got the healing jar. Just getting some rich lore, if you crowd want to read it. The world's engulfed in darkness, how do you read? Son, you gotta get a Game Boy worm light, son. How you gonna stay up under the covers playing Golden Sun without one? Oh, you're gonna reread that book to us. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Apparently a town that sold the good shit got trapped in the void between dimensions when the world was severed. So, I wonder if we'll come across that. Some sort of mirage village. Sid and Mid went to Crescent Island to figure out where all the cute rat ladies are. Finally, some research is important. I'm glad that all these different scholars from the two worlds get to hang out now and argue over who has the cooler outfits. Son, this guy's super pessimistic. He's like, even if you beat Exdeath, the crystals are shattered and everything's shitty and awful. Let's just give up. It's Eeyore. No, I already have a turtle that reads that book to me. Speaking of the crowd upstairs, let's see what they get up to nowadays. Mana's Payon. Thank goodness, a bard song. The void is the birthplace of light. Once again, I have to bring up Final Fantasy III. Remember that time the light overflowed and the Dark Warriors had to come around? Ah, good times. All right, this is our new and final overworld music. It's a bit solemn. I do like how it started when we got back here with Bart's, original overworld music to get you into the mood. This music is a bit more solemn. It doesn't want to make you want to go searching for friends. Of course, it's not as bad as 7 when the meteor's coming. The overworld music gets real depressing. Also, I think the same thing happens in 9 when the mist takes over. Remember Final Fantasy 9? Oh, hey. How are we ever gonna defeat you, crowd? You berserk yourself. That's how angry they are. At how flippant and dismissive I just was. Oh no, I don't want to throw any of these. They're all too precious now that we got 69. Just have some aqua breath. All right, well, look at this interesting little forest that's appeared right before the desert. Oh, hey, the guardian tree. I guess it grew the forest back that burned down earlier, right before Galef died. Remember, Cryle? The forest burning down right before your grandpa came and died? Well, your granddad's not a tree, fortunately, because we've learned that sentient trees are huge assholes. Son, it's nice that we could have a little moment to hype ourselves up as we get back on the plucky adventure. Crossing the desert. In fact, this might be a good spot to end the episode as we cross the desert. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh yeah, I forgot. The desert, the shifting sands have stopped shifting, so we can actually just walk across the desert now. So that's kind of neat. It kind of ends my original plan of ending the episode, but I guess I can do that now. That's the power of editing and such, henceforth. Boys, when I get this rambly, you know the episode really does need to end.